let's go to Malami since you want to talk about Malami.
Yes.
Under Malami, then EFCC was also under his watch. And major cases against former President Buhari's allies, they were either dropped or stalled and so on. And there were people allegations of court cases, court orders not being respected under him. But now he is even crying over the interim forfeiture of his house that the EFCC undertook yesterday. So what's your opinion on Malami and his trial?
You see, weak men, when they have opportunity, when they are given power, they abuse power. And when they are out of power, very little thing which is done to them, they did worse, they begin to cry. He's not talking about law that you don't believe in, law that you abused. Court orders were nothing to, court pronouncements were nothing to Malami when he was AGF. Now he's talking about yesterday, or when there were some security men, he was asking them, where is your court order? Where is your court order? Do you believe in the court? He never believed in the court. Judgments will be given, he would not obey. And he was the one advising Mr. President. Persons were kept in detention illegally. At that time, he felt that he was using a small boy called Bawa. That one that stole a lot of money. I don't even know why he's not in prison.
That's an allegation.
Yes, that boy, if you know what the lifestyle he's living. There was a time as EFCC chairman, he went to Saudi Arabia for lesser Hajj. You know these thieves, when they steal, they go to Saudi Arabia and then believing that when they steal and they go to God, Saudi Arabia, their sins will be erased. You see, when you look at it logically, what kind of God are you worshiping? A God that will forgive, that you steal and you come to him when the stolen properties have not been returned and then he forgives you? What kind of God is that? That's something you have to question that God. They go to the park, the impoverished people go to sack. He was living in one of the most expensive hotels at that time. How much is his salary? So there are some things that can be implied. If you see me now with 100 million naira, where will I get 100 million naira from? So it can imply that I'm a criminal, except if I'm able to prove how I'm able to get the 100 million naira. So by implication of his lifestyle, he is a criminal. So I don't know why he's even outside. Malami was using that boy to terrorize people. Anything they say, EFCC, EFCC. People like us don't fear EFCC. EFCC, I just see them like this Almajiris now. Because I don't have anything. You cannot come after me. I don't have anything. Is it the 2,000 naira in my OP account that you come and arrest me for? So how can I be afraid of EFCC? So, but for these people, he was using EFCC to terrorize people. You see, I'm very close to highly placed politicians. People were meeting the boy's father to plead with him to talk to his son so that certain things, those who have committed crimes, they are not arrested. Or some people were using emirs to meet to talk to Malami. So it was not that it was based on law. It was just how whoever they want to arrest, they can arrest, especially because most of these politicians actually they have cases to answer. So if you are in their good book, they leave you. If you are not, they arrest you and then they humiliate you. That was so. If you look at it logically, I think Malami should face the same thing he did to people. Now we are saying that the law should even be set aside, the way he set the law aside, so that they deal with him like that. Others that will come will know that if you abuse power, yes, once you leave office, you will face the consequence. You see what these leaders, especially from the northern part of the country, have done to the people, to our people. They try to make them not to understand the real issues. They are happy that majority are illiterates. When people are illiterates, you can always use them. So now they say, oh, Malami is being prosecuted or persecuted because he's a northerner. It has nothing to do like that. It has nothing to, it's not being because he's a northerner. What he did as AGF was very wrong. and he deserved to be prosecuted. So so the people now, these hungry people, the same man you are, when he was released, see the crowd that gathered to receive him. This is the man that has made life very difficult for you. You are coming to rejoice with him because he has been released. Why? Because they have been able to brainwash these people. And these people can no longer think very well for themselves. They have been impoverished. So when he comes, when I saw him having dinner with people with the stolen wealth, that is the situation. So we need to, I have always told this president that what you need to do is to see that the Nigerians are educated. This issue of tribalism and all of these sentiments will be reduced. You cannot come to tell me now that this person, because he's from this part of the world, you don't have to deal. I deal with people based on the content of their character. You can, you see, if I were to be born in Enugu, the chances of me being a Christian there would have been high. If I were to be born in maybe Port Harcourt, with the kind of person that I am, the chances of me being a militant would have been high. Because I'm born in the north and I went to school, if I didn't go to school, I would have been a Boko Haram member. That's the fact. So now, how do you change this current security situation of the country? Educate the people. If I didn't go to school, in short, I would have terrorized this country more than Chekau. Because I don't fear death. So there's nothing that would have made me not to be a Boko Haram member with the kind of things these people are doing. I would have, in short, my own would have been, I would have been targeting these governors and these governors who are just stealing our wealth and taking it outside the country. But why I want to do that? Because one, the education has exposed me, and I also believe that I have what it takes to be a governor, to be a president. So why should I do that? Let me continue to struggle. Once I get to that position, I will correct all of these things. So, but for these people, because they are not educated, they feel that no, this thing they have to kill these people.
All right, comrade, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure talking with you because time flies when talking with you. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on again.
Thank you.
Thank you.